Ms. Faye's simplifying rational expression rules. So we're going to simplify rational expressions. These are expressions that are fractions. And I've got 4 basic rules. If pluses or minuses are contained within the fraction and not contained within parentheses, you can't start. You can only cancel complete parentheses, not items, out of one. And you need to factor any polynomial that you can. Factoring is your friend. If an expression has more than one term and cannot be factored, put parentheses around it. So let's look at some examples of things that are broken rules. Let's see if I can do this. So let's look at this one. Broken rules. We've got 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 all over 4x squared minus 1. An example of a broken rule is where this person canceled out the 4x squared on top with the 4x squared on bottom to get 4x plus 1 over a negative 1. What is the rule that got broken? Right, the rule said if I have pluses or minuses within a fraction that are not contained in parentheses, then I can't start. So here I've got pluses and a minus there. They're not contained in parentheses, so I can't start canceling things out. Next broken rule. I've got 2 times x plus 4 over x minus 3, x minus 2. This person said, hey, look, there's a 2 on top and a 2 on bottom, and there's an x on top and an x on bottom. So I'm just going to cancel all those out. And when I cancel all those out, I get left with a 4 left on top and a negative 3 and an x left on bottom. What is the rule that got broken here? Right. You cannot cancel, where's my thing? You can't cancel things out from within a parenthesis. You can only do the complete parenthesis. And so I can't cancel this 2 with that 2 right there, and I can't cancel this x with that x right there, because I can't take things out of a parenthesis, only the entire parenthesis. So let's look at some examples that do work, that should happen. So we're going back to this. I go, hey, I can't start this. I've got these pluses and minuses that aren't contained in parentheses, but factoring is my friend. And so then I go and I factor it completely. And when I factor it completely, I get this expression, 2x plus 1, a 2x plus 1, a 2x plus 1, and a 2x minus 1. And so I cancel these out. I can only cancel out things that are exactly the same. So that's exactly the same as that one, so they both cancel out. Even though these look very similar, because one's a plus and one's a minus, they do not cancel out. And so my overall answer at the end is a 2x plus 1 over a 2x minus 1. I could also do that without the parentheses, and that would be the exact same answer. Okay, let's look at this next one. So I've got a 5x plus 2y over 35x plus 14y. I'm looking at the top and I go, what factors out of that? And I go, I really can't factor. I'm like, or I could say, hey, I can factor a 1 out of it. And so I'm going to put parentheses around it. And so do I have to put the 1 in front? I don't, but it's actually really helpful sometimes. And so it's not the same, so I factored it out. The bottom had a 7 in common, so I factored that out. And then once again, the 2 parentheses here are exactly the same, and so I canceled those out, leaving behind the 1/7.